Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Metis Warrior. You're here with Timothy and Alexandria.
Hello everybody.
So today we have one hell of a shocking show for you today. You're going to want to pay attention to this show from beginning to end. We're going to actually have video evidence in this show. You're going to hear several interviews. Lena Mccallum was actually victimized by Penny Flooring and Contractor Services. They're not the only persons that victimized her. She was actually victimized by the Metis Nation of Alberta Association, and she was victimized by the Region 1, Jason
Ekeberg. He's actually the Vice President of Region 1.
The Vice President of Region 1, because this is the guy that sent Penny Flooring and Contractor Services out to Lena's house. And what a botched damn shit job that they ended up doing on her home, to the point that she's literally in tears. Her home is completely screwed up, and this guy Jason, man, should be held accountable for the bullshit that's happened to this lady. We actually contacted Penny Flooring and Contractor Services, and we're gonna let you hear that interview. Before we get started with the show, we want you to hear their speech that they gave, or interview that they gave to us, where they were actually talking bad about the Metis people. And keep in mind, this is a company that Jason Ekeberg from Region 1 is sending out to elders' homes. And so when you hear the audio of them speaking against the Metis people, when they actually have negative things towards the Metis people, good God, why are they sending this company out to elders' homes within our Metis community?
And this again is severe elder senior abuse in Region 1 in Alberta, and it's shocking that Penny Flooring and Contract Services would have such a racial twist on the Metis people, yet they're being sent out to Metis communities to do work. It took everything I had to hold myself back when you hear this racial comment. And I think you have to understand too that after the botched, or we can't even call work, was completed, Jason didn't even send anybody to inspect the completed work.
No, and that's because, and as we said in the last show, you're not supposed to have employment anywhere else, because you're supposed to focus on your job and your duties within your seat that you're holding within the region there. And obviously he's violated the bylaws by having this company that he's focused on, and now he doesn't really give a damn. I mean, the way this elder was treated in the community, it seems like he doesn't give a damn about his responsibilities. He should step down or be removed by the MNAA from his seat, and I'm pretty sure they can do it through loopholes and using the bylaws there, that they can actually get rid of this guy and remove him from his position, because he does not need to be in the seat there. Now, when we called the company, keep in mind, we had seen no pictures, we had seen no video at that point. We reached out to the company to get their side of the story, and this is before we had actually seen any pictures or video. So we did one call where, you know, on the first call, typically in investigative journalism, you basically want to try to be nice so that you can always have that follow-up call, that second call. Now, they did tell us in the interview that they were going to send us pictures and proof of the work they done. They collected over $19,000, and they have not sent us jack shit for pictures for the work that they have done. And when you see the video evidence, and you're going to be shocked as to the botched work that this company has actually done. Again, Jason Ekeberg, the Vice President of Region 1, is definitely responsible for this, and so is the Metis Nation of Alberta Association. But Penny Flooring Company and Contractor Services, take a listen to what they have to say about the Metis people right here.
What it is, and Jason is the Vice President of the Metis Nation Association, which helped them get this grant. We got paid. I have proof that the Capital Housing paid us for that job, so they're not withholding anything. We got paid the $19,950 that we invoiced them for.
Okay.
And Jason, the guy she was talking about, has said there is a lot of issues with some of the Metis people where, if it has to come out of their pocket, they don't want to pay for it. They want to get the work done, but they don't want to pay for it after.
So here you hear the contractor themselves say that Jason says that there's problems with the Métis people. They basically want the work done, but they don't want to pay for it. Well, Jason, buddy, here's the thing. The woman got a grant to do this work. How in the hell did this company get paid for the shit job that they done?
And what is Penny Flooring and Contractor Services? What is the relationship to you? And why did you pick them as the contractor? That's a bigger question.
And Jason, did you get any money from this company? Did you do 3 estimates? This is the thing. Did you run 3 estimates? If so, please submit it to our show. And then we can verify that you actually did do 3 estimates. And we will reach out to all 3 companies that gave an estimate if that's the case. But here's the thing. Are you getting money from this company? Because once the people see the shitty ass work that was done by this company, and you are the one that sent them there, and you're the vice president of Region 1, but yet you have the nerve to tell Penny Flooring Contractor Services that there is a problem with the Métis people. They just want the work done, but they don't want to pay for it. All Métis need to have an issue with that comment that was made by you, Jason. All Métis in Alberta, everywhere across the Métis Nation, you need to step your ass down. You need to be immediately removed from your position within Region 1 for sure.
And I think it's reversed. I think all people should, Métis people should have a problem with you, Jason Ekeberg, and your derogatory statement in regards to Métis people. This is not any form of leadership.
No, it's not. And here's something that you need to realize too. Métis people, whether they get a grant, whether we pay for it out of pocket, whatever. Here's the thing that you need to understand. People want what the hell they get paid for. How in the hell can you justify this company getting over $19,000 for the shit work that they done unless somebody got a kickback on it? I smell corruption like hell, and I really smell some weird shit going on here.
And again, why wasn't the work inspected after it was completed? Isn't it your job to go and inspect the work? Why wasn't it done?
Yeah, was it not done because you were too busy focusing on your other thing, which was a violation of the bylaws, this Jason Mobile Steam? And is that company just as jacked up and does so much? Does it also do shit work like Penny Flooring and Contractor Services? We have serious concerns with what you think quality work is, buddy.
Exactly, and I think you should just steam yourself right out of Region 1.
And this is a call out to the Métis Nation of Alberta Association and everybody out there in Alberta. This guy does not need to hold a seat at all. And all Métis across the Métis Nation should be pissed at his damn comment. I mean, think about it like this. You vote for this guy to go into office to do a job. Not only does he not focus on the job and do the things that he's supposed to do, like the follow-up inspection, whatever, right? The accusations is there. But also, he turns around and he verbally attacks the Métis people, according to Penny Flooring and Contractor Services. That should be something for the people to think about. Now, here's some video of the botched shit job that was done.
Over there. We're doing a video of Lena Mccallum's house. This is the flooring. Nice color, but it's really not done properly. One of the things that you'll notice here is it is now lower than that floor.
And then they didn't put that. I had to get this one here was all taken off. I had to hire somebody to fix this ceiling because we're breathing insulation.
What do you mean somebody fixed the ceiling? They put the plastic up there?
Yeah.
Okay, you had to pay for that out of your own pocket?
Yeah.
And they also didn't finish the
No,
cover?
they didn't finish this.
And I noticed they didn't go quite all the way to the wall either.
Yeah.
Okay. And their trim job is very uneven. It's 2 different types of trim here.
Yeah.
And they've taken some trim, but never put the corner pieces back in. Okay.
You didn't take pictures, did you? And this one here, that's been incomplete. This
Yes.
one.
Yes, there's a bit of a step there. It's about inch and a half step. We'll show you from here.
That guy said he was going to fix it. He didn't fix it.
So and then
And this one too here in this bathroom. This one right here, see?
yes, took
It's
pictures of
not-
that.
Yeah, it's no.
They didn't put it right to the wall like
Yeah.
they were supposed to. And right here they didn't put to the wall, and they didn't seal it. And there's no seal on the top of it at all. Just to finish, and this
one.
is not
Yeah.
finished.
They should have been because it's part of the house.
You know, you don't come and do a half-assed job on somebody's home. That's just
No.
totally ridiculous.
And did you take a picture of this one too? The ceiling is coming apart.
No, I didn't.
See?
Oh my goodness, yeah, the ceiling's coming apart. Gee, that's not good. Wow. Okay, and I did notice how they put this trim. Like, why would they do this?
And there too, the TV, the cable used to come out of there, and they screwed that one up too. So we had to put another one on this side.
So you had to move your TV and redirect your cable.
Yeah.
Oh, why do you have a towel down there?
That's just so the smell, the stinky smell doesn't come out of there. That's what we were thinking.
Okay.
How come this one come out of there?
'Cause
Okay. And this one here,
oh my God! Look at the space in the flooring.
yeah, it's. We had to fix this one because I had to have that heat register come out of there, right?
Why did you have to fix it? What was wrong with it?
Because I'm thinking that the stinky smell would go away, but it didn't.
Is this the vent that you told me they covered and you had to cut it out yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, there's no trim around the edges.
And this one here, there's a pipe here. It's not even matching. Put your fingers there. You can't take a picture of it. You see what I mean? This one. Where's it? Right here.
Okay, I can't see.
See, it's a smaller pipe from the sink,
Right.
and it's bigger.
We're going outside now. This is the work that Lena asked the contractors to do for her, and that was put the
Pocket payment.
out of her money, yes, to build this patio here. It looks nice, but there's a lot of
He told me
mistakes.
he could do it.
One of the things that he had done was
Right here.
it left an opening which they had to fill here with this log here, this piece of board here. And it's very uneven too. You look, like who does this? Who does this? I'm not a carpenter, but I know this is not done to code, and it is not done properly.
Yeah.
So we have spacing, the spacing here, and then we go over here, and we have spacing here,
Yeah.
and then we go over even further yet, And we have spacing here.
And look at here. Somebody don't know how to use a hammer.
Oh yes, and more nails sticking out, I see right there.
Yeah.
And this was the handrail that they did. Now, if you were to grab this handrail, you would hurt your hands. Okay, that's done on both sides. Oh my, you see that? And how uneven. So what Lena had to do was build her own handrails, and there you see them. These are what she put in herself. All these. So, and then you come down here to the steps. And I'm not sure, but I don't think you should be putting two 2x4s together to make a step and doubled it.
Okay, so clearly Penny Flooring Company does not know how to use a hammer. They do not know how to use a level. They do not know how to use a tape measure and measure boards properly. They do shit work. This is obvious. This is just some of the video, folks. We got more video. We have more pictures. You will hear our interview with Lena, and it's a very interesting interview. You damn sure need to listen to this whole show.
And like I said, the shoddy work was just absolutely disgusting and obviously not up to code. Just sickening.
And this company seems to be a predator company that actually preys on the elderly. So there was some trickery that was used in this job, clearly, and we're going to get more into that. But this is a predator company. You do not need to use Penny Flooring and Contractor Services. Absolutely stay the hell away from them. You don't want to use a company that preys and screws over elders.
Absolutely. Senior elder abuse at the highest level.
Take a listen to our interview with Lena.
Hello?
Hey, is this Lena?
Uh-huh.
How you doing? This is Timothy and Alexandria with Metis Warrior.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Oh, you're up early?
Yeah.
Well, we're central. We're Central Time, so we're an hour ahead of you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And we talked to Corinne, and Corinne told us that you wanted to expose some elder abuse.
Really?
Yeah.
In regard, Lena.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in regards to Jason Ekeberg that was inspecting your house, and apparently what Coran said that the contractors created more damage than renovations, and he didn't even inspect the house.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, when I first got those people to come here,
Yes.
Jason didn't even come with them. They came by themselves, and they showed me their paperwork, and they can do the job here, and they got the list from the Metis Nation, I guess. And then they said that they can do all the stuff that were on the list.
Well, I want to clarify some things here. You do know that a lot of people's we're gonna expose Jason for doing this, and a lot of people's gonna hear your story, and that's a good thing because people need to speak up. But
well, the way they do it is you make the application, and he's the vice president of our zone.
Yeah.
And so, but he recommended these people to come and see me, and those people come and see me. And then before that, it was somebody else, and that somebody else, I waited for him
to show up, like from fall until April, spring. And then that guy never showed up. He kept making excuses. So finally, he didn't even answer my phone calls, nothing. The email, nothing. So I said, okay, that guy's fired. Give me another guy. Give me another contractor.
Yeah.
Okay, just wait, I'll find one, he said. And then that's when he sent this other guy.
No.
They came under Penny Flooring Services.
Okay.
So
I'm not understanding
So,
that.
Lena, if I can understand, is that Jason Ekeberg, he's the Vice President of Region 1 of the Metis Nation of Alberta Association, and that's right. And
that's correct, yeah.
And it said he didn't inspect your house. He contracted, he contracted his own people.
Yeah, well, I guess so. He just sent people to me. And I'm assuming that they work for him. That's why these guys, when I phoned him and asked him to come and look at my house, the mess that they did, he didn't even come. He told me he would come 2 times, and 2 times he was in the community. He never even come through my driveway.
Well, he may have been busy running his personal company and not able to actually serve his position within the Métis Nation of Alberta and fulfill his obligations that he's supposed to do. And that's
correct.
That is a shame because
that is.
And
if that's the case, yes, that's for sure.
And that's, as you're saying, is if that is the case, then that will be when the bylaw is put into effect, where these people are not supposed to be employed elsewhere. They're supposed to focus on their position. He told you he was going to show up 2 different times and didn't show up, so his attention was somewhere else. So what type of neglect or what type of things did he do to you other than not showing up that you feel he wronged you?
Say that again.
All right, other than not showing up to your house, which he should have did if he told you he was coming, what other things did he do that was not good?
Well, there's things that he did. He just sent people that didn't really know how to do the work, and then these people that come and fix my house, they just don't know how to do it. For one thing, I needed a water pump, and he didn't send the water pump. I had to go buy one on my own. And finally, he reimbursed me on that one. But now I need that water pump to be placed. So he sent somebody else who's supposed to be plumbers to come and do a connection. And I should have known at that time those people that he sent are probably his workers two-way. They were white people.
Well, you know what? I guess there's no Métis that can do the work then?
No, probably not.
Nah, there is Métis that can do the work, but he chose to send non-Métis to your house. But go ahead.
Yeah, as long as they were experienced people to do the job.
That's right.
So what happened there? Those people that he sent, there's a couple of guys. They didn't even know where the primer. When you're priming a water pump, there's a side screw there that you unscrew, They didn't even know how to do it. We had to show them that.
Good God.
I can't
Are
believe
you
this,
kidding
Lena.
me?
You know what, Lena? From what you're telling us, it sounds like you know more of what was going on than the workers that Jason sent.
Who are these people? Where did
Oh
he
my
get
God.
them from? Did he just find them
don't
in
even
the
know
parking
who
lot
they
and say,
were.
hey, can you go handle this job? I mean, this is, even I know how to do priming.
Well, yeah, So, like, I've lived in this place for so long, and I learned a lot of things that you can do. You find out these things through other sources.
Well,
Right.
apparently Jason is not very knowledgeable on a lot of things, and the people that he sends.
Probably not. Yeah.
Woo. That is a shame.
Probably not.
That is a shame.
I know.
You know what, Lena,
That's
could I ask you a question? And this is from the information that I've read, and please correct me if I'm not right. It said that Jason didn't explain anything to you about the process. Is that true?
That's true.
Wow. Well, he's too busy on sole proprietorship to explain anything to the people he's supposed to be representing, and that's why this is to the people out there in Alberta. They need to understand that the reason the bylaw is in effect is to make sure people focus on their duties in the seats that they're holding. And when you have people that cannot focus, such as Jason, and are spending the time to spend time with people and explain procedures and process to people, then yeah, this guy should not have employment or another company anywhere. I mean,
exactly. That's what I know is you shouldn't have a company. When you're in leadership like that, that's to my understanding. You can't have a company.
Well, yeah, that's the bylaws, because Jason is the vice president of Region 1. He shouldn't have another business. He should be focusing on the leadership of his people in Region 1.
That's correct. That is right. That's to my understanding. That's the way it should be. And then I thought to myself, and how come I didn't learn any better than what I know today? That you're not supposed to have that.
Do you think that maybe he didn't explain the procedure or process to you because he didn't know? I mean, good God, the people he sent to your house didn't even know how to do the priming. So maybe he just didn't know.
Yeah, that's right. And he probably doesn't know anything about anything as far as that goes.
How in the hell did this guy get a seat in leadership with the lack of knowledge that he has? I don't understand.
Yeah, and how did he get in there? I sure as hell didn't vote for him.
And that's the thing that we're hearing from a lot of people in Alberta, and that's why there's a big problem in Alberta. People are saying, "It's what happened? How did he get in there? How did other people get in certain positions?" And there's a lot of people that didn't vote for a lot of people that seem to have seats, and we're trying to look more into these elections.
And you know what?
Yeah, and same thing with Jimmy
Cardinal,
the president.
Yeah.
That one too. He won the election by this popularity of his music.
Hell, I've never heard his music, so I'm not so sure how popular he is. Maybe he's just a local popularity, but I've never heard his music.
And then another thing is he's teaching Cree on the radio. So how in the hell is he going to be a good politician when he's got, two other things happening?
Yes, exactly. And he's got other issues outside of this breach of bylaws that we've been talking about. He's got other issues that we're currently looking into.
So he's not going to. He's not going to push Jason. He's probably in cahoots with him.
Well, yeah, there seems to be a lot of people in cahoots with a lot of people when it comes to the ability to manipulate finances. And I'm speaking generally outside of just Jason and Jimmy. This happens within a lot of organizations, and that's where the conflicts of interest comes in when we're talking about financial and where these finances are going and how they're obtained some of these contracts. Go ahead.
And you know what, Lena? You know what? If Jimmy Cardinal, as the president of Region 1, if he wants to teach Cree so bad, why doesn't he offer a free workshop through Region 1 where it could be volunteer? I mean, why does he have to get paid to teach Cree? Couldn't he do that through Region 1 with even online workshops?
Because he's already getting paid for the seat that he's in. So he should just do that for free.
Right. That's a good point. That's a damn good point, that's for sure. Yes, that's what he should be doing instead of collecting money from there.
Yeah, because we know that language, keeping our language, whether it be Michif, Cree, or any other dialect, it's important to keep it alive for our children. But certainly,
that's right.
If you're a president in a Region 1, set the example and say, you know what, I'm going to volunteer as a leader to teach everybody Cree. And I mean, that would speak volumes instead of saying, no, I'm going to do it for money at a radio station.
Because how much money is he making to be president there anyway? How much money is he actually making a year? And then on top of that, if he's really genuine in what he's doing, volunteer and do it for free, and while you're holding the seat as president. But go ahead.
Yeah, that would look better, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, that would set an example for other people. And I think, Lena, you know, another thing that bothers me too about how Jason sort of handled your situation about inspecting your house and these renovations, even I know, isn't it sort of standard or normal that you get 3 quotes from different contractors before you just go? I mean, from what I'm being told, he contracted his own people instead of getting 3 quotes and getting your approval.
Yeah. Well, you see, I can't say for sure these are his people, but I'm assuming that they're his people. And where I made a mistake was, like, I'm not knowledgeable in this area, is make sure that he got 3 codes, because that's written on the application form to get 3 codes. But where are we going to get 3 codes at this day and age?
But I mean, shouldn't the requirement be that the people that show up to your house know how to do the job and be knowledgeable? I mean, you shouldn't have to teach the people how to do the job.
When it's supposed to be a professional sending them there.
That's right.
That's right.
And Lena, what happened? Did you contact Daniel Cardinal about what was happening? Did you get any response about when you were trying to reach out and get answers from Daniel Cardinal? Is he the vice president of the provincial office?
Yeah, but he said he was going to talk to somebody.
Did anything happen?
No.
He probably talked to somebody at the coffee shop and asked them about a whole different topic. And that would be my assumption there. But, you know, it seems like people have really lied to you, flat out lied to you about what they were going to do. You say Jason said that he was going to show up 2 times. He didn't show up, which shows the problem with him owning a company outside of doing his normal duties. I mean, that's a huge issue there. And then the people that he did send to your house, they were not knowledgeable on how to do the job. And then Jason did not explain the process to you. Instead, it just seems like they really don't care. So that's what it seems like to us. They just want to do what they got to do to get their money and shut people up.
And then move on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what's happening here. I could see that now.
And I think too, even when we spoke to Coran and about what's happening specifically in Region 1, there's a lot of people that are not aware of bylaws, and I mean that's not a negative reflection, but it seems like people are saying that just because Jimmy is teaching Cree on the radio, he's doing a great thing. Well, teaching a language is doing a great thing, but not if you're taking away from your leadership duties in Region 1.
That's because they're not knowledgeable, you know.
Yeah.
If they were knowledgeable, they would think, you know, why should he be doing that when he should be a politician, speaking on my, you know, behalf type thing.
Exactly. And you know what? The problem for the people who don't understand what the issue is here, they're breaching bylaws. Bylaws are put in there for a reason. We have not seen an amendment to these bylaws, but we've only seen the bylaws that state that they're not supposed to be employed anywhere else. To our knowledge, there has been no amendment on that.
That's exactly right, because there's times that my daughter was going to run for president for our local.
Yes.
And then she was kind of campaigning, and she was studying all these bylaws,
Right.
And then every time, there's so many times that she runs into a bylaw, and then she phones Jimmy and talks to him about this bylaw. Well, Jimmy can't even answer about that bylaw because he didn't study himself. So he tells her, I have to phone you back on this.
Well, that could be a lack.
So
and you know why he's probably not knowledgeable in the bylaws, which is very concerning to have a president that's not knowledgeable in the bylaws, is because he's spending so much time dedicating to the show, the radio show, and not enough time dedicating to his position where he should absolutely know the bylaws. We know the bylaws, and we're not even in Alberta.
That's right, yeah.
And I think, you know what, Lena, what really...
That's a real good point, yeah.
Well, that's true. I mean, how can you hold a leadership position as a president of a region if you don't even know the bylaws? I mean...
that's a good point, that's for sure. And how come you don't take the time to study, you know?
Well, you can
instead go around performing.
Yeah, performing.
And teaching free.
And this is why that bylaw has been put into effect, that people should not be employed anywhere else, is so that they can focus on their position that they're getting paid to do, and spend time on it. And Jimmy is definitely, according to what you said, the conversation between you and your daughter, and your daughter and him doesn't seem to be knowledgeable on the topics at hand. And that's a problem. And that shows that his attention is being put on that radio show and not on the duties of the seat that he is holding. He should absolutely step down from that seat and go perform. I mean, I've never heard his music, thank God. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not, but I'm just glad I've never heard it.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what, Lena? I think
he's good.
I think, Lena, what
he has
go ahead.
What? Okay. I'm saying, okay, for Zone 1, he's related to the whole Zone 1, so they all vote for him because he's a cardinal.
Yeah, it's nepotism, yes. That's not right. That's not right.
Because they know that he performs here, he performs there, and you know.
Performs doing what? If he had any real talent, he wouldn't be just a local celebrity there, if you want to even call him that.
But you know what? He's in the wrong place. And people voted for that guy for wrong reasons.
You're right. And you know what, Lena? I think, I mean, if he can perform, that's great. If he can teach Cree, that's great. But would even be greater is that one of his, a person calls him and asks him on clarification of a bylaw where he wouldn't have to say, I'll call you back. It seems like his schedule is too heavy, but
Yeah.
it's not heavy being the president of Region 1. I mean, you should have a book. I'm sure he's got a computer in front of him where he can completely access the bylaws and say, and not have to say, I'll call you back.
He should have figured it out right there.
Yeah.
But I think that you brought up a huge point.
That's right.
Lena, you brought up a huge point in this conversation. Now, we've been focused.
My daughter was...
Lena, listen to this. You brought up a huge point in this conversation because we have been focusing on his radio show. One of the things that I want to address that you said was, you said he performs. That's another outlet, it seems, to be for employment. Is he getting paid for the performances? And do you know how many times a year he performs?
I don't know. I don't know that, but he's always performing anyway. You know, like I hear, I don't go any place very much, but I hear these things. Jimmy's over there performing. He didn't have time for being politician.
Audrey needs to step in. Jimmy needs to be removed from his seat. There's no way that this guy can serve his seat. He can't serve the people. He wants to run around performing. And again, if he had true talent, he would be much bigger than we would have heard of him. But the thing is, what he needs to do is just chase that dream that's going to go nowhere, and give up trying to serve the people, because he cannot serve the people with that attitude he has, with his attention being diverted by doing these other things. And so that, and people like you and your daughter and other people in Alberta, they're not getting served there properly by their so-called leaders, because they're doing other things.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. We've had this problem with the housing in our community. That's for, I don't know how long now, but it's been quite a while. My daughter, they did a survey of how many people are living poorly in this community.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at that yesterday, and I said, people are still living the same way. This survey has been done about 10 years. Now nothing is being done. So where are the leaders, you know, the true leaders of our community? That's another concern that I have. That's why everything is just screwed up. Nothing is running right.
You know what, Lena, you're right. It's just like I had somebody, an elder, say to me too, and I thought this was a great situation. When you make a bannock and you spread it too thin, it's not going to turn out properly. So it's in line.
That's right.
That's
exactly right.
It's not going to turn out right. So if these leaders are spreading themselves too thin with performing, teaching language, it's like a bannock that is not going to turn out properly.
Oh boy, I like that one.
It's true.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it's true.
I will be thinking about you guys when I make my bannock.
That's good. That's good. But I think it's true. But I mean, I think, Lena, really, this is a case in your scenario of real. It's elder abuse, because your home was left in more damage. And you know, you have housing inspectors that don't abide to the program. You know, they should have got 3 estimates by 3 housing contractors, and taking advantage of the $20,000 renovation funds through the Metis housing corporations. I mean, really, your house should be fixed by a by proper housing inspectors, and you shouldn't have to be feeling violated or taking advantage of. I mean, where's the sense of community and kinship with the community, with the Métis people? I mean, this is wrong.
That's right. It is very wrong. It's very, very wrong. And this is what I told my daughter when, when she was running for campaigning to, and I said, this shouldn't happen. And then when I say something, if she doesn't really understand what I'm saying, she goes and study about it. And then she comes back to me and she tells me, she says, Mom, you're right. This is the way. And I think I actually, what do you call that? Train a politician there, but she didn't win, so.
Well,
there's always next time.
There needs to be somebody in there that's going to serve the people properly. Let me ask you something. As far as your story goes, have we covered everything in your story that you feel like needs to be addressed, or is there things that we're leaving out that we can address? Like, what else has happened to you? I guess overall, how do you personally feel about the MNAA?
Oh my. I used to like being a Métis. Now, I don't even like being a Métis because,
Yeah.
they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Well,
and as an elder, I am 76 years old, and I shouldn't have to be, talking to these people and begging them for anything. I've lived my days in this region that they should take a good look at that. And I'm speaking for all, that understands, as seniors,
yeah,
we build this region.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And they need to respect y'all more, the elders. They should respect y'all.
That's right. How come? Why are we being put in a back burner?
Well,
we're the ones that...
Here's a question for you, Lena. Because you've been put on the back burner through the MNAA, the Métis Nation of Alberta Association. And if another organization is listening to your story and they hear your story and they want to come in and try to help you, maybe then you can get somebody who wants to help you that is not about nepotism. If anybody out there wants to come actually help you, and not have these people who are all about just electing their family member in there who has basically no time, it seems, to do his position. Maybe somebody else from somewhere else will come and try to help you, and that's not associated with the Métis Nation of Alberta.
It's wrong, Lena. Like I said, Jimmy, he can perform his heart out. He can teach Cree or whatever, but maybe Timothy said he should be pursuing his personal dream and leave true leadership to people that want to help. And I know as an elder, like you said, you guys built the community. Now, for a lack of better word, is you're being crapped on and you're being pushed away. I think maybe Jimmy, Jason, and those people, maybe they should sit with elders more and take a heart-to-heart and maybe learn what it's really like to be a Métis and not a performer or running steam clean companies or whatever. I mean, maybe they should go down back to basics and, like you said, maybe learn how to make a real good bannock instead of one that's going to flop.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh boy, that's a good one. When you guys come out with this this story, and if my words were there,
Yeah.
send me a copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will. We'll make sure you get a copy. Check your messenger, because Alexandria tried to send you a message on Messenger. I don't know if you've seen it or not. She'll probably send it to you by Messenger, or we'll get Corianne to get it to you, or we'll call you and.
Yeah, because Corianne has got the messenger. I don't. I'm not very good in computers, eh?
I think what I'm gonna do is
the only thing.
I'm gonna try to find Jimmy's music and see if it's any good. I want to try to listen, because you say he performs. I'm assuming he performs music. Is that what he does? Well, I want to give it a listen.
He used to do that before, and he's still doing it.
Yeah,
so
well, I mean, you know,
as far as that goes.
I'm gonna see if it's any good.
The only thing he's, yeah.
I want to see if it's any good.
The only thing
because he hasn't been discovered yet, apparently. So I'm assuming, since he's got no big record deals, that maybe he's not as talented as he believes he is, and everybody may be blowing smoke up him.
But you know what?
Maybe, you never know.
That's right. But
I'm gonna give him a listen though, and find out.
But you know what, Lena, he may want to do the Métis jig right out of Region 1 and leave it to people that are best there to serve the people. So he may want to get his jigging moccasins on and jig right out of Region 1.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It would.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Stick right out of there.
Because don't you think that you deserve a representative in that seat that's going to actually listen to you and explain things to you and help you out and focus on their job?
I don't know. No. I wonder.
No, you need
I don't
somebody
know.
Like
that. They'll probably get a hold of me and give me shit.
If they give you shit, you contact us back and tell us who's giving you shit. Make sure you contact us back. If anybody gives you shit for telling your story, and you're an elder, you make sure you contact us back and let us know who's giving you shit, because an elder has a right to speak and a right to complain, and so does any citizen in any region of any organization has a right to complain. You have a legitimate complaint. Right. Jason didn't explain anything to you. He sent people to your house to do a job that was incompetent, did not have the ability or knowledge to do the job. You, by your own story here, from what we heard, is that you had to teach them how to even do the priming. Good God, I mean, did he go to the circus and find a group of clowns to send to your house? Did they have on makeup and were they carrying balloons when they walked in your door? Or did they have tools?
That's a good point, eh?
You know what, I think maybe
they didn't. No, they didn't have their makeup on.
No, I think they must have had a sash covering their eyes, because it doesn't seem like they could screw a screw out of a box, or they must have been covered with sash. So, and I heard too, and correct me if I'm wrong, that there's other carpenters that could verify that the job was not done properly.
Exactly.
So that's kind of scary.
So there's witnesses out there.
One of them is the carpenter. I think he works out of Portage College. He's teaching the young people over here how to build a home.
Right.
And he could witness the fact that the job of the people that Jason sent out to your house was done improperly, right?
Yeah.
Good
because
God.
He says, get on with it as soon as you can, he told me. And he says, I'll back you up on this, he told me, because he came and inspected my house.
This raises some serious concerns to anybody Jason would recommend for any type of work or even dealing with his company, Jason's Mobile Steam, I would be highly cautious of doing that.
But I think the more serious thing too, and correct me if I'm wrong, Lena, is that the Metis Housing Corporation knows all about this, and what they should be doing is withholding the payment until a housing inspector can fix and repair all the damage that was done by the contractors who were hired by Jason, who is the Vice President of Region 1.
Are you saying they damaged your house?
Yeah.
They caused damage in your home?
We talked about that at the
Yeah,
beginning.
like I can't even use one of my bathrooms is gone. I can't even use it.
Oh my
and
God.
and the other one is I'm not sure how long it's gonna last.
And
But,
this is people, this guy Jason sent out to your house has destroyed your home. And this guy has the nerve to open up his own business? Wow.
I'm just so surprised that he thinks of me this way, that I'm not going to do anything about it. This is what I thought to myself. This is kind of, okay, I'll use the bullshit.
That's right.
This is
I'm going to talk to somebody, I said, and then I'm not going to use my daughter because
I would ask anybody. I would ask any.
But she's good, her too, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So I spoke with Corianne, and I talked to her. I said, look, I can't talk to Grace, but I can talk to you because you're not my daughter, and you're going to listen to me.
I would ask.
And she said yes. And I met her before so many times, and she campaigned out of my house the time she was running. And I'm sorry she never won, because I think she would be a good person.
Absolutely.
But anyway, that's what happened, eh? I lost my train of thought here at my age. Now I gotta go back and pick up my brain.
No. You're doing good. Awesome. You're doing actually good, and I'll tell you that I'm gonna ask anybody that hears your story. I'm gonna ask them to reach out, and if they can help you, to help you get your problems fixed in your home, because you do have several other avenues in Alberta, and you are an elder. And if anybody can step up to the plate and do that, we will do a follow-up show on you, and we will give praise to the people that actually step up and help you.
But the key thing is that the Metis house... Go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is I've been praying. Okay, somebody could give me a trailer to live in while they repair my home, because it's going to take time to repair my home.
Right.
It's not going to be just, one week thing. There's so many damages to this house. It's unreal. But anyway, this is what I would do. I would gladly just move my stuff over there.
But what about...
Since I already did half of them anyway.
What about the snow is going to hit, the very, very severe cold weather is going to hit any time.
Ain't they building homes out in Alberta for elders?
I mean...
Can't you get into a home?
And that's another thing. That's another thing I thought about is, the snow is going to be flying here. It's going to be 50 below pretty soon. If they give me a trailer to live in for the winter, that would be nice. And fix my home, if they have the time to do that.
Well, they should make the time to do that, because they've caused more damage than fixing your home. And what about, the Metis Housing Corporation, again, withholding the payment until the job is done right? What's wrong with them?
Oh, yes, that's right. That's another thing. How come they got no knowledge over there? Somebody should have knowledge over there. I mean,
you would think.
You don't give this money to this one person. You give it all to them and tell them to go fix the house. That's not right.
This is a shame.
I think that contractor got 10,000 of my money, and then he's supposed to work for the other 10,000 for supplies and labor. This is the way I see it, but it doesn't sound fair to me.
Who's the contractor? What's the name of the contractor? What's the name of the contractor that took the money but screwed up your house? What's the name of the contractor?
That's okay, wait a minute, I'll go back to my file here.
Okay. We'll contact the contractor ourselves.
You know what, you should just come here and see what they did.
Well, if we come there, are you going to have some bannock made?
Oh yeah, not a flat one.
Not a flat one.
Okay. It's Penny Flooring Service.
And we're going to give them a call and ask them, and they're the ones that messed up your house, right?
Yep.
Well, we're going to give them a call right after we get off the phone with you. I don't know if they're open today or not. Hopefully they are. But we want to give them a call. If not, we can wait and call them on Monday. But I would love to give them a call and find out why they have not fixed the problem.
Yeah. And then they put on the paper here that they use a jackhammer on my house.
Wow.
Now, you don't use jackhammers on a house.
No, you don't.
Well, it depends. It actually depends on if it was concrete they had to go through that was reinforced. Did they have to go through reinforced concrete?
No, they didn't have to pour any concrete because the concrete pudding that's on my house is already there. They didn't have to touch the floor to jackhammer it. You don't jackhammer a floor that's made of boards.
No, what the hell? They jackhammered boards?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God, I can't wait to
like,
call this company. I cannot wait to call this company. This is crazy.
You jackhammer the concrete if you need to jackhammer the concrete.
Yes.
Or, when you're doing backfilling.
Yeah.
Can you picture these people running in there, the company that's going to go into your home with a jackhammer to jackhammer boards? You're talking about a company that don't know what the hell they're doing. We're going to look into who's running this company. We're going to look into who's associated with this company and why they use a jackhammer on your wooden floor, number one. And number two, why they have not fixed the problem.
Yeah, that's right. How come if they don't know anything about fixing floors, don't do anything?
Well, that's why they created more damage than the renovations.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was contracted out to something that I didn't know how to do it, I would just back off and say, "Hey, I got no knowledge in doing this."
Hey, to Jason, I want to send a message to Jason in this show. To Jason, the guy that runs Jason Mobile Steam, the guy who is holds a seat out there.
He's the vice president of Region 1.
Right. I want to send him a message, and the message is, man, you need to correct the problems that has been caused at this elder's house. If you can't do it, I'm sure another organization will step up to do it. But it's a shame that you have destroyed this lady's house by sending incompetent, unknowledgeable people there. And actually, if you would contact our show, please, and explain to us why, number one, a company has to use a jackhammer on a wooden floor. We would love to know that answer. Please, Jason, this is your question for you, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. I guess they have to, they took the old flooring somehow. But, I mean, you don't do that.
No.
In my days, the way I learned to do a floor is you put plywood over it, and then you put your new flooring. That's the way I was taught.
Well, the proper way to do it is to remove the old flooring first and put down fresh flooring, and I'll tell you why. You could have some severe damage in that old flooring, and there's no telling what could be in that old flooring, so you completely want to get rid of it if you want the job done right, the right way, and then put down the new flooring.
Right.
But I've never in my life have heard of anybody using a jackhammer, and I've used jackhammers on plenty of job sites, and I can tell you I've never once heard of anybody using a jackhammer on a wooden floor. And that is scary as hell that they don't know what they're doing.
That's some kind of floor.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know. It's just, you know, the way these things are being done. I'm just kind of confused, and my brain is not working good because.
No, your brain's working way better than the people that use a jackhammer on your floor. I can tell you that. I mean, good God, where in the hell did they get their training at? And you know what? We're gonna call this company right after we get off the phone with you. We will call this company. If they do not answer, we'll call them back on Monday, and we're gonna find out when they intend on fixing the problem at your house. Obviously, do we have her full name? Okay. So we're gonna bring up your name and ask them all these questions. But go ahead, Lena.
They didn't.
I'm really looking forward to the whole thing. It's a mess they did to my house. Even the greenhorns.
Well, you know what, Lena, we're gonna help you any way that we can. We're gonna help you get justice, because this is severe elder abuse. But they certainly didn't elder abuse. It's elder abuse, and they didn't have a problem when they got the $20,000 for the housing renovations. They didn't have a problem with getting the money, but like I said, your house was damaged and your house is still not fixed. So how could anybody with a conscience, even the Metis Housing Corporation and the leaders of Region 1 in Alberta, how could you look yourself in the mirror when you're doing this to an elder?
I wonder what Will Goodine would even think about that, because he's over housing. Yeah. And I can almost guarantee you that he's never seen anybody use a jackhammer on a wooden floor.
Wow, that's a first for me.
Oh, I mean, how do you do that? You know, like, I'm looking at my floor now, and it squeaks all over, and it never used to squeak before.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah. That's disgusting that they would do that to a Métis elder. It's senior abuse, elder abuse at the highest level.
This is the perfect opportunity for if Jason and the MNAA cannot step it up, get in there and correct the problems. This is the perfect opportunity for another organization to step in and help an elder in need, in serious need, to get your problems corrected. And this guy Jason, man, he needs to step down from his seat, and so does Jimmy need to step down from his seat as well.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean,
you should see the house that those trainees built, that carpenter is training.
Right.
That house is so nice. It's like it's done professional.
Wow.
Well, you can't expect professionalism with Jason. That's for damn sure, because obviously he sends out people, these Pennywise company. He sends them out, and I mean, they're better off working. I mean, when I mentioned clowns earlier, I was actually joking. However, when you sit there and you said they used a jackhammer on a wooden floor, that would remind me of something from the Three Stooges back in the day. That's actually it's tragic, number one, but it is something worthy of a clown act for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's like I said.
Or don't even know how to prime a water pump. That's another one.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
plumber would know how to do that.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
You know-
But a clown would not. Let's keep that in mind. Clowns typically do not know how to prime water pumps. But if there is a clown out there that knows how to, please contact us and we'll put you in contact with Lena, and maybe you can go help her out. But I'm sure you'll do a much better job than Pennywise. Now, did Pennywise send the plumber out as well, or was that a different company?
Yeah. So that's the things that they did. They jumped from one project to another. This is what they're doing.
Wow.
And they did that to me here. They come and work on my house for, 2-3 days, and they do something, and then they take off.
Yeah, that's not right.
They take off, and they go and do another project. They don't tell me that they're doing another project, but I'm assuming that they did.
Yeah.
And then they tell me they're going to be back in 4 days, that type of thing. And sometimes it turns out to be 4 weeks before they come back.
Now, do you have their phone number?
Their phone number?
Yeah.
The contractor, I don't have his phone number. I had their card somewhere, but
because we want to try to give them a call and ask them when they're going to come fix the problem.
Yeah.
We could probably find it on the internet.
And you should see the steps that they make. Yeah, you can find them on I know I found them on computer when I looked in the computer. Put down Jason Penny, contractor.
Jason Penny, and it's called Pennywise, right?
Not Jason Penny. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's Penny Flooring Services.
Okay.
And there's a phone number here.
Okay.
It's 780 5122.
Perfect. Thank you.
That's one of them.
Now, have they ever answered the phone for you on a Saturday, or are they just working on Monday through Friday?
They like all week, like they like 7 days a week.
Okay, we're going to give them a call right after this phone call with you.
But you know what, Lena? I think what really needs to happen is that Jason Ekeberg, who is the Vice President of Region 1, with Jason's mobile steam, should suck himself out of Region 1. Jimmy Cardinal, the President, should perform himself out of Region 1 and let true leaders come in. And this is a prime example of elder senior abuse at the highest level, and really.
And this is why that bylaw was put into effect, by the way, because so people can actually focus on their responsibilities.
Get me a new house.
You deserve a new house. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, you deserve one, and they need to step it up and do something. That's for damn sure. But yeah.
That's what I thought. Gee whiz, all the damages that they did to my house. They better give me a new house.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could probably sue the hell out of them, but and get a new house.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if
that's asking for a little bit much, eh?
Yeah. Well, they need to at least fix the problem. That's for sure. But
they have to do something about it. Yeah.
That's right.
And then that's what I figured is, even if they gave me trailers, I'd be satisfied.
What did
trailers?
Did you vote for? Did you vote for Audrey?
A what?
Did you vote for Audrey?
What's that?
the president of the Metis Nation of Alberta?
No.
Okay. Well, that's because there's a lot of people that we're talking to that did not vote for Audrey, but somehow or another, she's still the president. So yeah, we're trying to find out how in the hell that happened. But and that's a whole different story.
Say that word again. I didn't understand.
Audrey Poitras, the president of the Metis Nation of Alberta. I was just asking, are you one of the people that voted her into office?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wanted her out of there. I didn't vote for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're hearing from a lot of people, that they didn't vote for her, but somehow or another she's still in the office. So
I know.
And
but you know, like that's another one is she's got lots of relatives and she's got lots of money already, so she can afford to do that.
Well, there needs to be term limits for presidents. There has to be term limits.
Yeah.
She should be stepped down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing I've heard is they should be stepping down. They should step down.
Absolutely. So, Lena, that's right. You know what, Lena? We're going to help you as much as we can because your story deserves justice, and we're going to do all we can to make sure that you receive justice.
I don't think just me needs to receive justice. I think it's all the seniors in our region.
But more people have to speak up, Lena. They have to speak up and let their voices be heard. Just like you're speaking up. They have to speak up.
That's right. I bet you a lot of people are just sitting in their corners afraid to open their mouth to say anything. The abuse that they're getting. Because I didn't want to do anything until I spoke with Corianne. She gave me all the encouragement. And she told me, she said, you know, she said something about Wayne Dyer.
Yeah.
And I said, I like him too. Because I listen to him periodically,
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Lena, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to call this company, and when the show does come out, we'll send you a link, okay?
But a quick question for you.
That would be nice.
Do you have?
I want to hear everything.
Good. Do you have pictures of your damaged house?
Okay. You think you can send that today, though? Those pictures?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
That'd be great. We'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's all I can say is try.
All right, Lena. Well, we'll be back in touch with you when the show comes out, okay?
Yeah, and I'll probably have new information.
That'd be great. We appreciate you speaking to us.
Because of the phone call I got from you guys, I'm kind of overwhelmed, and I'm just waking up, just rubbing my eyes, and I'm going to have another cup of coffee.
Wait.
Coffee.
Yeah. What kind of coffee do you drink, Lena?
Mac coffee. Oh, what Mac coffee? How the hell do you say that? I don't even have, because I put it in a different container.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I was just curious.
Coffee.
Oh, that's smooth.
That's that Mac coffee.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, well, we'll get back in touch with you, and I was gonna say something else, but now I done forgot.
But you know what, Lena? Let's don't make flat bannocks. Our bannock's gonna rise.
Okay. All right. Okay. I was supposed to make bannock today, and boil up some smoked mushrooms.
Ooh.
And that should be a good meal.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay. All right, Lena. Well, we'll be back in touch with you.
That's right.
All right. You have a good day, okay? Thank you for talking to us.
Okay, the coffee I drink is McCaff.
McCoffee,
So
McDonald's, yeah.
If you come down my way, you can bring McCaff.
Okay. You can count on it.
Everybody listening, bring her some McCaff. Send Lena some McCaff coffee. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we appreciate it, Lena, and we'll be back in touch with you. All right, Lena. We'll talk to you later. Okay. You have a good one.
And you too.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And I'll probably say, oh, well, I should have said this. I should have told them this.
Well, if you think of anything else, just call. Just contact us back, and we'll call you back. Okay. All right. Thank you.
I can't think of the name myself.
That's right. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so immediately after getting off the phone with Lena, we called Penny Flooring Company. Again, we hadn't seen no pictures or video up to this point in our investigation on this case, and so we were trying to be polite and nice and actually give them the opportunity to represent their side. We were shocked by some of the things we heard, but we knew that we wanted to attempt to do a second call, so we were not trying to be aggressive. But take a listen to the conversation.
Hello.
Yeah, is this Penny Flooring Services?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, we're a media outlet, and we have a couple of questions for you because we got contacted by one of your customers, Lena Mccallum. And,
okay, yes.
And they're general questions to give you an opportunity to respond. Number one, can you tell us why her home was not finished?
Why her home is not finished? Because she was not making payments, for one.
So y'all,
and anytime
y'all never got paid?
Anytime my contractor... Pardon?
You never got paid?
No, we made a verbal agreement with her to make payment plans.
Now I want to interject right here. We know that they did in fact get paid. Later in the interview, you'll hear them admit that they actually did get paid almost $20,000 for the shit work that they actually done. But they had the nerve to try to further abuse this elder by attempting to make payment plans for other work, even though they had existing work that was not done up to code or standards or didn't look worth the shit, it seemed. And so rather than fix that work, they started trying to not only take that grant money, which was close to $20,000, but also they wanted to take her personal money. And this is where we're very concerned with this company dealing with elderly people who does not understand the process. But let's continue with this interview. Okay.
She made us one payment back in April, and she hasn't paid since.
And that payment was for $10,000?
No, it was for $400.
Oh, $400. Okay.
Yes.
To my understanding, she got a grant to do this, and that's why we're kind of researching it, because she got a grant to do it. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, she did get a grant up to a certain amount, but then she wanted work done over and above what that grant would cover.
Okay. And did y'all take the money from the grant and do the initial job? Okay, I'm going to pause this interview again because I want to make this point right here. Now she's admitting to they did have a grant. They took the grant, and they're accusing her of wanting more work than what the grant covered. No, lady. Lena point blank wanted the damn job done correctly and professionally, which you did not do. We have pictures of things that don't line up, shit work. We have a nail that was not even nailed in, that was just left hanging there. And it's funny how when we first asked you at the beginning of this conversation, did you receive any money, and you kind of really tried to shift it from this grant money and go into the personal money that you took from her. That should actually be returned. And actually, the problems that you create in her home, you should just give her money so she can hire somebody who knows what the hell they're doing to fix your screw-ups. Because this, I want y'all to keep listening because this gets interesting.
Yes, we got everything done that the grant paid for, and we got paid from the grant. Like, we got paid for that.
Can you tell us what that was?
It was redoing, installing ceiling tile, redoing all the floors.
Okay, so pretty quickly we were able to get her to confess to taking the grant, and she said that they did all the work that the grant paid for, which was flooring. Look at that flooring. It's shit. It's shit work. And this is from Penny Flooring Company. That is shit work, folks. Absolute shit work. And she's got the nerve to sit there and tell us, as this is our first call to them, and she's claiming that they done the work. No, that's shit. That's a safety hazard, man. And look at that. That's shit work. Absolute shit work. That does not look good at all. And then you want to talk about the ceiling. Look at that. The ceiling tiles don't even line up, man. Does your crew use a tape measure? That's what I'd like to know. Tape measures come in very handy. Should be standard for all construction companies. But let's go back to the interview because, this is just ridiculous.
What else was there? Part of the deck, but like what she wanted on the deck, there was more owing what would cover for the deck. So it's the deck that is outstanding.
Okay, so they done screwed this elder over royally, and this woman has the nerve to tell us that the deck is outstanding, that she still owes for the deck. Are you kidding me, man? That deck looks like shit. People, go back to earlier and look in the video section where you see the video of the deck and the way that it just looks like garbage, and they completely still wanting to take more money from this woman. Actually, you owe her money because y'all destroyed her damn house. And not just her house. There's another customer's houses that you actually destroyed their house. And that's not it. There's a list of customers. But let's keep going. Okay. And we're trying to get her help and assistance on this because she did reach out to us. But the thing is, she indicated that when your crew came into the home that, number one, she had wooden floors and they used a jackhammer on her wooden floors. Is that something that's normal? Do y'all jackhammer wooden floors?
Well, she had a layer of rug, and then she had 2 layers of vinyl tile that were glued down. So to be able to remove that and put new subfloor, like, we had to jackhammer the old flooring out. There was no way around it.
Okay, I've never heard of that process being done at all.
That's the only solution we could. We tried floor scrapers. We tried everything. That was the only thing that would get through the 2 or 3 layers that were on the floor previously.
Okay.
It was not like a regular jackhammer attachment. It was a jackhammer attachment to lift flooring. Like, it was a flat piece that goes under the flooring to lift the flooring.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. She's claiming that this guy Jason was some kind of way involved, the vice president of Region 1, that he was some kind of way involved with getting y'all out there, and that she has some serious concerns on what was actually accomplished, because according to her, nothing was actually finished.
No, we have before and after pictures of everything that we did.
Funny, we asked her in this interview to send us the pictures, the before and after pictures of everything you did. And you know what? Yeah, we never got one damn picture of everything they did, because what are they going to show us? Ceilings that they claim they fixed on. Hell, you seen the picture of one ceiling. Let me go back and actually insert that right here. Hold on. Okay, now you're going to see the pictures here. Okay, so again, here's the picture of the flooring. She claims they done. That's a safety hazard. This is an elderly woman that we're talking about. She's an elder in the Metis community. And you did a safety hazard. It's a trip hazard, man. And this is quality work from Penny Flooring. This is bullshit work, man. This is garbage. This is not quality. This is why you didn't send us no pictures of your work that you claimed you had when we asked for the pictures. Now let's go back to the ceiling real quick. Look at that ceiling. Does that ceiling look finished? Hell no. You said, but you took the money, didn't you? How in the hell did y'all get payment with such shit unfinished work? I don't understand, but let's go back to the interview. If you have before and after, that would actually kind of help us a lot. What's the email?
What it is, and Jason is the Vice President of the Metis Nation Association, which helped them get this grant.
Okay, pause the interview again, because what you got to realize, did you see what she just did there? She brought up she had pictures. I asked her about the pictures, and then she completely tried to change the subject and wanted to talk about Jason. Well, that's a great way to change the subject, right? You don't want to show pictures. You don't want to talk about those pictures. That's for sure. Right.
But because the part that we did, like and for us to get paid from the grant, like it's Métis Capital Housing, for us to get paid from them, she has to call them and say, yes, this job was complete. Yes, it was done to my standard.
Okay, we have to look into what she just said there. But keep in mind, Lena admitted she did not understand the process. She admitted that Jason did not explain to her the process. She did not know what the hell's going on. All she knows is this company's in there doing shit work, and they're probably telling her that they need X amount of dollars to do whatever. Who knows what the hell they were telling her. We don't know if a call was made by Lena. We don't know if a form was signed by Lena. We don't know that yet. We're going to look into that because we want to know how in the hell this payment actually got released to this company when the work was not complete and the work is shit. That's what we want to know. So let's go back to the interview real quick.
We got paid. I have proof that the Capital Housing paid us for that job. So they're not withholding anything. We got paid the $19,950 that we invoiced them for.
You people have seen the video in this show. If you watched it, you've seen the pictures. They claiming they got $19,000 and some change there, whatever. 19 grand, over 19 grand to do shit work. Is that right? Was there something that's definitely not on the up and up here? There's some strange shit going on, and we're gonna find out what it is. But back to the interview. Would it be possible for us, because we got a lot of miscommunication here, obviously? Would it be possible?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
What it is she doesn't want to pay because it has to come out of her pocket. She doesn't want to pay for it. Okay,
hold up. You've already gotten paid $19,950. You might as well say $20,000 to do shit work, not complete work, do half-assed shit, unsafe stuff. The work is horrible. And now you're saying she doesn't want to pay for it. She didn't have to pay for it, lady. She had grants, and y'all took the damn money. Let's be clear about that, okay? Y'all did a horrible ass job. This is getting under my skin so bad right now. I can't stand it. Now she's trying to blame Lena and say, oh, she don't want to pay for it. What in the hell does she owe you money for? You actually owe her money for damaging her house, man. Okay.
And Jason, the guy she was talking about, has said there is a lot of issues with some of the Métis people where if it has to come out of their pocket, they don't want to pay for it. They want to get the work done, but they don't want to pay for it after.
So right there, Jason, Region 1 Vice President, is bad-mouthing the Métis people to this construction company, to this flooring company. You just heard it right from her mouth. No, let's something ain't right here between Jason and this flooring company. There's something that's not on the up and up. Because number one, Métis people don't like to pay for shit work. When we do pay for things, we like to get what the hell we pay for. That grant money was given to Lena. It was her money to have repairs done on her house. You took it. You took the damn money and you didn't do the damn work. You did shit work. All you did was come in there and basically destroy her home. So all the Métis people across the nation should be pissed that this guy's just insulted the Métis people to this lady that works for Penny Flooring Company and to God knows whoever else that he's been bad-mouthing. And not just that, he's bad-mouthing the people that voted him into damn office. So let's understand that. But back to the interview. Could I give you our media email and you just send us the before and after?
The work has been completed. She's just frustrated about the extra cost for her deck.
Now she wants to turn it around on Lena and say Lena is just frustrated because of the cost of her deck. No, she's frustrated because you took personal money for that shit, okay? Let's look at all the unfinished work that you have not finished. Let's look at the work that you claim is finished and it's shit work. Okay, that's what Lena is frustrated about. You're telling us, a Metis media outlet, you're telling us that this elder in our community, in our Metis nation, this Metis elder is just frustrated at no fault of yours, that she's just frustrated because what? You did the work? No. Look at that hole in the damn ceiling that y'all did. Is that professional work? Or is that just the shit work that Penny Flooring puts out? Yeah, of course, it's shit work that Penny Flooring puts out. That's the kind of shit they do. But then again, how the hell do you get a flooring company to do ceiling work? But she said she did ceiling work, so yeah, shit work right there. And try to twist it and re-victimize Lena again by claiming she's just frustrated because of her deck. No, these are actually, you see that flooring? Is this quality work? That looks like shit. Shit. What the hell's going on there, man? I mean, this garbage. And you want to say she's frustrated about a deck? She's complaining about everything else that y'all have done, that y'all touched. Everything y'all touched has turned to shit. Everything y'all touched, y'all have destroyed. Her floors are squeaking now, and they weren't squeaking before. You see how shit's not even lined up properly? And I mean, you got some serious issues here, some serious things that's going on that's not right. So no, don't re-victimize our Metis elder by claiming she's frustrated because of the cost of her deck. She's probably aggravated that y'all actually took her personal money because she didn't understand what was going on. Maybe she thought she'd be reimbursed by Jason because y'all were just needing that money right then. We don't know. This is something we'd have to do in a follow-up show. Y'all have, look at that. Do you not have one person that works in the company that could have fixed that properly? Could not anybody had hammered the nail in? I mean, is this quality work from Penny Flooring? Hell no, it's not. This is the shit she's frustrated about. She's not frustrated. Yeah, she's frustrated about how y'all screwed up the deck. Yeah. But this is all this other shit that she's frustrated about. That's a half-assed job. That's a demolition job. That's not a damn repair job. That's not a remodel job. This is shit, man. I mean, good God, this is what she's frustrated about. Make no mistake about that.
That's all it is.
Okay, and if you got if you got a pen, I'd happily give you our email, and then if you could just send the before and after picture, that would be very, very helpful.
Yes, I can do that for sure.
Yeah. Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. So that was media, right? Like M as in Mike?
Yeah. M as in Mike.
Okay, I got that.
And so basically what we don't want to do is do a show if the work's been done. We don't want to say the work hasn't been done. That's why we do our research. Okay, and the projects that were complete was her flooring. Is that true?
Her flooring was finished. The drop ceiling was finished. We had put in some new electrical lights and whatever. And he had taken out some stuff from the bathroom, like we were going to redo her bathroom, and we had bought materials for that.
Right.
So we bought a new shower, we bought a new toilet, no, I'm sorry. I don't think we bought a new toilet. We bought a new shower for sure. Okay. But then she decided she didn't want to do that.
Okay.
So the shower came out like we did. My contractor was underneath her trailer. He redid a bunch of plumbing because it was not done properly in the first place. So he had redone a bunch of plumbing, so that was included in the invoice that was paid. And so the bathroom, like the shower didn't get installed like she wanted, like she had originally wanted, but then she changed her mind on it. Okay. So she did not want us to do, so the bathroom didn't get finished because she didn't want us to do it.
Okay.
So other than that.
Yeah, we spent an hour talking to her on the phone, and basically, I mean, that's what we do. We support people, and
I mean, like I said, she's just trying to make us look bad, right? When I spoke to her accountant,
just trying to make y'all look bad. Oh my God, man. No, Lena doesn't have to make y'all or try to make y'all look bad. It's your unfinished work and your shit work that makes your company look bad, right? So, no, Lena is not trying to make you look bad, so that is not right. What Lena is trying to do is fight for justice for the damage that y'all done on her home. And she's not the only customer that you've screwed over, because we're going to have another customer that we will be talking to, and you're going to hear that interview as well. You have several customers that have some. Let me ask you this. Did y'all do that? Did y'all actually do that work? Because that's shit work. Do you not know how to use a caulking gun? I mean, y'all some of the most unprofessional, even if y'all didn't do that particular thing there, which I'm assuming that you did because you said you were working on the bathroom. So y'all some of the most unprofessional, untrained, unknowledgeable crew that there is, that is really predators. You're predators on the elderly, and you prey on the elderly people. And when you prey on the Metis elderly, that is when we step it up and we cover these stories, because we are Metis warrior. And so that is what we do. We fight against the corruption, against the bullshit, and against the abuse of our elders. And it's a damn shame that this shit was supported by the Metis Nation of Alberta Association and the Region 1 and Jason, the Vice President. And again, there's something that's not on the up and up there. There's some bullshit going on. We're going to find out exactly what that bullshit is, because something ain't right here. Our question is, did Jason receive money off of this job? Because look at that. That is shit work, man. This does not make any sense to us at all. There's a lot more going on than what we know so far.
Like I said, I explained what was on the invoice. I said, yes, we used the jackhammer to rip off the old flooring because there was no other way to do it. Yes, we did this. She goes, oh, well, nobody saw you. Yes, we had other workers there. There's plenty of witnesses about what we did on the job.
Okay.
And she's just mad. And the accountant was like, well, if you're going to, we ended up bringing her to collections because she's not paying.
Hold up. You got the nerve to take our Metis elder to collections? Are you kidding me right now? You got the nerve to take our Metis elder to collections because you're saying she hasn't paid. You've got $19,950 and have not done a damn thing but destroy her home, and now you're trying to mess with her by taking her to collections? Are you kidding me?
I don't know if she is going to qualify for any more grants.
Okay.
You have to qualify, right? There's certain qualifications that you need to meet before you get approved for these grants.
Yeah.
So, I mean, her accountant told me that she was going to spread our name, and, all of Conklin is going to know what we did, and, we did what we were asked to do, and now she's not mad she's mad about the bill that came with what she asked us to do.
Your work speaks for itself. You do shit work, man. And you want to sit there and say, oh, she's mad because you sent her a bill. There's no way in hell you should have sent her a bill, because you got $19,950. And justify that on paperwork. I would love to see that on paperwork, because that work is garbage. There needs to be a professional come in. You need to pay that money back, that grant money back, and you need to hire, Lena needs to have a real company come in, a real professional company that does quality work come in and actually finish this screw up, correct these screw ups that y'all have done, because y'all have not done a good job. That is what she's frustrated about. That is what she's aggravated about. Jason did not do her any justice. He did not explain the process to her. This is clear. She stated that. She was basically left with no support from the people who were supposed to be there to support her, and that's a huge problem. And so no, you need to pay the money back, because you know damn well you did not do a good job on her home. You did nothing but victimize an elder, and you re-victimized her by number two. The second way you re-victimized her is by taking her to collection, which was a bunch of bullshit. There's no way in hell that you could justify the $19,950 yet anything else. I mean, and then you're going to take her to collections because what? Because she's an elderly woman and you just feel like she's got nobody that's going to be there to help her, support her? Wrong. And so she contacted the right media outlet for this, but
yeah,
obviously we're hearing a completely different side of the story, and we always thoroughly do research. We don't like to just run with a story without doing the research. But
well, I'm glad you reached out, because we have proof in our favor to prove that we did what we said we were going to do. So
yeah, and if you could just send that picture to that. You've heard me ask for her proof multiple times. You heard me ask for the pictures that she claimed she had multiple times now, and we have not received any pictures, any proof to validate what they were saying at all. But we do see the pictures of the home, the complete shit work that's been done in the home by Penny Flooring Company, and that's a shame.
Yeah, like I said, she's just angry and trying to get back at us, right? For trying to collect what she owes.
She's angry because y'all didn't do the damn work, man. She's angry. She's upset because you didn't do the work. Stop trying to make bullshit excuses. Obviously, you don't mind victimizing elderly people. Your company should not even have a license to operate.
Angry, and you took advantage of a senior or an elder for shit work? You know what? Readjust your attitude, because I just can't even put into words, and seeing the pictures of the shoddy shit work that your company did. Wouldn't anybody be upset?
Okay, there's more customers, unhappy customers of Penny Flooring Company, and I will tell you this. We were going to try to get them in this show, but this show is already almost at 2 hours long. We know the longer the shows, the less people are actually going to listen. So, but we do know for sure of other customers who, and one of them is a disabled man who had a ramp put into his home, and the ramp is so damn steep that when it ices over, there's no way in hell, even if it wasn't iced, he's having difficulty using this ramp. And that speaks to the fact that these people have no damn idea what they're doing. I want to know, where do they get their training from? That's what I would like to know. Regardless of what, you've heard the story. You know that the Metis Nation Alberta Association Region 1 has failed the elders in the communities of Region 1 and probably across the board, I would suspect. But, you know, and it's a shame. It's really tragic. Somebody needs to go in and fix the problems in Lena Mccallum's house.
Well, you know what? The story probably would have never gotten this far if an inspection was done prior, you know, when the work was completed, a simple inspection to see if everything was up to snuff, up to code. That was not done. So obviously Penny Flooring and Contractor Services, I mean, this is one of many complaints. Many complaints. They've even on their Facebook page having to address another complaint. So this is an ongoing concern with Penny Flooring and Contractor Services, and you have to wonder why the Vice President of Region 1, Jason Ekeberg, keeps using this contractor if there's so many issues.
Has he used them more than once? We don't know. But you know, no Métis organization should use Penny Flooring Company. You've heard the attitude towards the Métis people, and actually Jason has told the Penny Flooring Company that he's complained about the Métis people. So he is not fit to be holding a seat on any board in any Métis organization. So Poitras, listen the hell up. Listen to this show. Pay attention. This is what the hell's going on in your region. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to leave Jason in there? Or is Jason and Jimmy going to be removed because they're violating the bylaws? Please, somebody explain this to us. Let us know. But, you know, I don't know. I think I'm pretty...
And I think, you know, the thing that bothers me too with Penny Flooring Services is they state that they have over 9 years of experience in commercial and residential.
Bullshit.
I mean, that's a thing to boast, and then you're leaving a senior and an elder in a spot like that. I mean, it's just shocking, really. This is a story that is really appalling when it involves senior and elder abuse.
Abuse, straight up abuse.
It really is abuse, and to have Jason Ekeberg say that about the Métis people, you're not a leader. If you talk about your people like that, you're not a leader. Focus on your.
You're not even a Métis, man.
Your mobile steam company.
Yeah, you're not even a Métis if you're gonna talk about Métis like that, man. That's nobody sitting on any seat should be talking about the Métis like that. That's not right, man.
No, it isn't.
That's it for me.
Take care.
Just to finish, and this is not finished.
They should have been, because it's part of the house.
You know, you don't come and do a half-assed job on somebody's home. That's just totally ridiculous.
And did you take a picture of this one too? The ceiling is coming apart.
No, I didn't.
See?
Oh my goodness, yeah, the ceiling's coming apart. Gee, that's not good. Wow. Okay, and I did notice how they put this trim. Like, why would they do this?
And there too, the TV, the cable used to come out of there, and they screwed that one up too. So we had to put another one on this side.
So you had to move your TV and redirect your cable.
Yeah.
Oh, why do you have a towel down there?
Just so the smell, the stinky smell doesn't come out of there. That's what we were thinking.
Okay.
How come this one come out of there? Okay. And this one here.
Oh my God! Look at the space in the flooring.
Yeah. It's. We had to fix this one because I had to have that heat register come out of there, right?
Why did you have to fix it? What was wrong with it?
Because I'm thinking that the stinky smell would go away, but it didn't.
Is this the vent that you told me they covered and you had to cut it out yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, there's no trim around the edges.
And this one here, there's a pipe here. It's not even matching. Put your fingers there. You can't take a picture of it. You'll see what I mean. This one. Where's this? Right here.
Okay, I can't see.
See, it's a smaller pipe from the sink.
Right.
And it's bigger.
That you told me they covered and you had to cut it out yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. And again, there's no trim around the edges.
And this one here, there's a pipe here. It's not even matching. Put your fingers there. You can't take a picture of it. You'll see what I mean. This one. Where's this? Right here.
Okay, I can't see.
See, it's a smaller pipe from the sink.
Right.
And it's bigger
down. Yeah. They took, they put a bigger pipe and just stuck that one in there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not good.
No.
And again, no trim here, and
then the shower. The shower they were supposed to put there, they brought something that didn't even fit there.
Okay, so you have no shower because they took it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This here, they tried to fix this too, but then the trim is not there.
Yeah, it's just real shady. They didn't even go with the flooring all the way to the... They put a hole in the wall there, I see.
Yeah.
And, oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. Huh?
I can turn the light on here, but
Yeah.
not the best.
We got it. And here again in this corner. Didn't even go all the way to the wall. Okay. Was there anything else? Oh my, look at the trim back here. Nothing. I noticed they took a lot of your trim but didn't put anything back.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, they did that.
Wow. Okay, and this is Lena Mccallum's house, and this was a contractor that was sent to her from the Metis Nation Region 1 office.
That ceiling over there.
We're doing a video of Lena Mccallum's house. This is the flooring. Nice color, but it's really not done properly. One of the things that you'll notice here is it is now lower than that floor.
And then they didn't put that. I had to get this one here was all taken off. I had to hire somebody to fix the ceiling because we're breathing insulation.
What do you mean somebody fixed the ceiling? They put the plastic up there?
Yeah.
Okay, you had to pay for that out of your own pocket?
Yeah.
And they also didn't finish the
No, they
cover?
didn't finish this.
And I noticed they didn't go quite all the way to the wall either.
Yeah.
Okay. And their trim job is very uneven. It's two different types of trim here.
Yeah.
And they've taken some trim but never put the corner pieces back in. Okay.
You didn't take pictures, did you? And this one here, that's been incomplete. This
Yes.
one.
Yes, there's a bit of a step there. It's about inch and a half step. We'll show you from here.
That guy said he was going to fix it. He didn't fix it.
So then
And this one too here in this bathroom. This one right here, see?
yes, took pictures of
not-
that.
Yeah, it's not.
They didn't put it right to the wall like
Yeah.
they were supposed to. And right here they didn't put to the wall and they didn't seal it. And there's no seal on the top of it at all.